What is going on? In this video we're going to go ahead and go through how I try to complete vintage Lego sets, or just Lego sets in general. Just the process from start to finish. Look at the listing that I purchased off of eBay and why I purchased it, at the price I did, talk about that a little bit. I already got the box and stuff sorted, so I decided to make a video halfway through the process here before I started completing the sets and see if we can do it together in this video. So let's take a look at some stuff. Alright, so here is the eBay listing. I was the only person to bid on it. I don't know why I bid on it at that price. Sometimes I should have realized that probably no one's going to bid on it and ask for a better deal, but that's alright. So we'll look at everything that came in here. This set here is sealed. It's about a $26 to $30 set. Why did I go for this? Well, I don't know. I'm not really into putting sets together, right? But I've had this set and it parted out to almost $200. So I knew that set was good, and I can see, if we go through some pictures, that set is mostly in there. There's other Imtron boxes, as that Ice Planet box, these Technic boxes with the inner, and we're going to go through all that. There's instruction books and things like that. So ultimately, yeah, I can see that's the parts to like the motorcycle are there, that blue set's there, so that boat hull is there. To me, it looked like everything's probably going to be here or close to it. If it was a gamble you could not tell, I probably would have just kept on going. But and I saw all these old books and there's some catalogs in there, so that's definitely all nice. Some more stuff, and then there's a lot of junk that's in there as well that's not even Lego, so which we already took a lot of that out of there. But anyway, let's go through my first step from sorting. All right, it came in the box, basically just the boxes around, and then around the outer side of the box, and then all the parts just dumped in there. So it's a good idea if you're selling both parts to put it in a plastic bag, everything. This is stuff that needs kind of to get sorted, these two things. We started getting it by color, but there is a lot of bricks that are not even Lego that were in here. I think we got rid of most of them, but they were all like 2x4 bricks. They just don't have a Lego logo, and I'm not sure, there's not really many sets in here that actually have bricks, but this set, we were able to get a bunch of parts so far. Right there, I'm just going to part this one out. I'm not going to try to complete that. And some cool big pieces like this. But anyway, we're going to look at how do we get the sheet like this, because this is the one we're going to try to complete with these parts I have, and I have to sort some more before I actually try it. But we have these sheets with a checklist of colored parts, which I've somehow stumbled upon. And one thing about this, all this that I got, there was only, I think, those two minifigs. Oh no, there was one blue spaceman. He's in here, and he's actually in excellent condition. It's got pretty much all the gold. I would imagine if the person that sold this saw this guy in here, they probably took it out, because apparently they might have sold them separately. I don't know. But that is good. The printing's a little off, but overall I'd give it a 9 out of 10 for space with the gold moon there. So let's print out these sheets. Alright, you can just go to rebrickable.com or just do a search 6955. So I'm going to do rebrickable, and 6955 is the set number. And it's right there. Top result is space lockup isolation base. And it shows it here, and the best part about this, it came with the instructions, so that the instructions are worth like $40 to $50. This one doesn't, they don't even have the file in there. So anyway, when you go to this screen here, if you click on export parts, it brings down these options. I never really even touched any of those other ones. I tried that one, it's not very good. And there's ways to do this through Bricklink as well, but I find this very useful. And then you just basically go to print, and you can, I was messing around with it the other day. Why are they so big? More settings. So I was messing around with it. Fit to printable area. Yeah. So you can actually get it all on one page if you wanted to. I always choose color so it helps when you're going through stuff, because you can have this over on a computer or a tablet while you're verifying it, but you can't write on it, things like that. I don't know. So anyway, so here's this. This is kind of smaller. So maybe sometimes I was messing around with this option over here, do 65 on some of the sets to get it all on one page. So look at that's all on one page. I'm just going to print another copy and get that going. Here's the one sheet I just printed. Much better than having 3 sheets. So that's something that I just taught myself and learned how to just not. I knew that you can do some adjustments, but I took the time to do it more or less. So we're going to go through this. The first thing I'm going to do is try to complete these minifigures. So it's saying there's 1 Blacktron 1 and 2 Futuron guys, or Space Police, I guess, because this is considered Space Police theme. So, and they have black hips and white legs, which I keep with my clone troopers. So I'm going to steal 2 of those out of there. And then I have Blacktron. Set that down right here. Looks like I have a completed guy right here. I just have to make sure that it has the right studded head, which it does. It has the solid stud, which it shows in there. So we'll just throw him there. So we know we have that guy completed already. And then I have to find the Futuron, which I need to move some of this over by the other space. I just moved some stuff to make it easier altogether. That's not right. So Futuron is here. We need 2 of the black ones. I don't know if I have 2. Well, maybe I do. It's not the best condition, but that's okay. There might be another. That one is a little better, but it's very yellowed. Don't know why I keep it if I'm not going to use it. So I'll just pull out. Oh, there's another one. That one looks pretty decent. So we got that, and they have 2 white helmets. So 2 white helmets, and it looks like they have 2 red visors they're going to have. And then I need, I don't know the difference in these heads. They're the same head. So I guess they're all solid stud heads, which I keep here. There's one. That one looks good. So got that. And then I believe they're going to need 2 jetpacks, or air tanks. And then 2 red visors. So first step, I know I have all the minifigs. I just gotta off camera I'll complete them, make sure they're good, and move on. So one thing I noticed right away when I was going to start sorting parts, I just looked at the sheet. Is there anything I think I might need to find that I may not even have? This is a light gray base plate. It's not a plate, so it's a thin plate with rounded corners. So I'm going to look at my stuff, see if I can find it. It might be in here. This is dirty and needs help. So I know I have some base plates, like this is the size, but it's blue. There's a white one. It's a huge old gray one, and 2 light bluish gray. Those are big ones. So let me get this out of the way. Not looking good. Blue one. I'm just going to turn off the camera and dig into the bottom and see what we find. Didn't find it. I have a bin here with other random plates. And we find one. Score. How do you do it? Do you check it off? I'm just going to put a check mark right there for now. As bad as I want to start doing this stuff right now, oh, this doesn't go to, I think this goes to that one. I'm going to hold off until I get all these parts sorted. Sorting through, and I love Finding stuff like that. All that gold. It's the gold. Alright, took a solid 30 minutes. That's my guess. I didn't check the time, but got all the pieces. Oh. Forgot I had that. I had an overflow. Gotta do a few more. You gotta look around first, but there's a lot of these. These are all not Lego bricks, or some that were too damaged. But mostly just not Lego bricks. See, there's no Lego on the top of that. So that's not a big deal. I mean, I didn't buy it for the pieces like this. I bought it for the sets with the boxes. Somebody looking for a lot of bricks thought they're Lego, they might be disappointed. Well, probably would be at this purchase, but get some metal connectors. Get most of that set. So even though I have these pieces here, a lot of sets already have some pieces with them, and those aren't all right. I just threw red in there when I was going through it. Like, here's Mtron. So I have these 2 Mtron sets. So I don't know which one it goes to. This goes with this. I'm trying to just keep them together. So, so as I went through this, I was putting some parts that I knew would go with them. So I'll finish this up, and I'm going to take it over to my table and set up a station for the day. So here's something I found. All the minifig stuff I found in this, plus those 2 guys were in there, in their boat. So let's see what the table looks like. All the parts that I would use are gone. And we have 5 yellow trays. I got another one over there if I need it. So what I did is I dumped out the blue and the black, because if you look in here, it's mostly black and then some blue. Then there's the transparent stuff, which is there. And I have all this that we gathered yesterday. It was kind of together, some of it. So I'm just going to take this all apart to start, and then start checking off. I'm going to get a plastic bag, just dump the parts, just keep dropping the parts in as I verify they're there, and I check them off. As I mentioned before, there's just black and blue, and really that's it. So as I'm going through this, I'm taking out all the stuff that shouldn't be in here, like that's gray, shouldn't be there. I know what set these all go to. It's over there, so I'm going to probably do that one next, maybe, because there wasn't too many parts I found for it, but I don't know yet. So now I'm at the point where I'm going to start verifying. So I need 5 of those. These have a variation. They have a flat top nowadays, I believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It says there's 5. We have 5, and I got to find a bag. Probably that would fit that too. So I keep that kind of stuff under here. I have bigger ones that are new. I just use that, and I'm going to probably use another bag. So that's just going to be for the base plate, and then everything else will go in here inside that bag that will fit in the box. So needing 3 of these. I found 2 of them within these parts. Sometimes they hide on us. So now I'm just going to take this and slowly kind of look through just like this. When you're looking at all the same color parts, you can easily miss things like that. Almost looks like it, it's not. I don't know that it's in here. I do not see it. So I'm going to quickly check over here to see if somehow it's with something else that I had. There's this space set here. Not in there. There's not one in there. So now I'm going to see if I can find one. I think I would keep them. I'm slowly getting stuff organized over there. But it would be in one of these. Yeah, there's a gray one. This desk is in the way. Ugh. Let's see if I get that out. Main standing desk. I should have lowered it before I moved it. Oh, I have a better solution. This is not fixed in there. So usually I wouldn't probably spend this much time. I would probably just, oh, I do need this because I noticed the one that's in there is cracked. So that is a score. I'll have to order that. That one looks good. And the next step I'm going to do is actually look in my Bricklink store for that part. I don't see it. I might need some of those. I'll take that with me. So the best part about this sheet is it gives you the part number right on it, 4873. So I'm going to go to my store, inventory, and then type in the keyword 4873. And we got nothing. Oh wait, it's searching by remarks. Catalog name. No, let me just go to store this way. 4873. I have nothing. Let me just make sure that's the right part number for Bricklink. It is. It's right there. So unfortunately, we couldn't find it, so I'm going to mark this with a 1. And also circle it. And then I'm going to go to my black and then do, so they're 10 cents. Add to my wanted list. And move on to one of those. Not seeing it in the parts. This might be it here. That is it. Needs a little cleaning, so I do have a brush that I usually bring down because I don't wash the parts as I get them. If I find that they're dirty, I usually get rid of the parts in a bulk sale or donate them, the dirty stuff. So just wipe that up good, and it's done. Only one, check. And I did notice I did have a spot for this in my parts sorting section. It's kind of like gates and boxes and flower stuff and trees, but there's nothing in it. So when I do buy it, I'm going to probably buy a couple and probably just throw them in there so I have it for next time. Because I might do this more often, complete sets. Here's the one that was in the set. It's got a big crack on it, so I'll junk that out. But here's the one I found. Nice vintagey one. You can tell by the mold numbers. Doing good. Just for the one part so far. It's like an old walkie-talkie. Now that, I didn't see that. But I wasn't looking for it though. I do have some of those at my desk, but I don't have too many sorted. I have a yellow one. So now I'm going to check that. 3900. There's another way to check your inventory. If you just go to the part in Bricklink and then go to color info at the bottom, I only have a red and a white. So I'm going to do some more looking in here because it could be in here. But for now, I'm going to put it on my list. Black ones are, oh, that's an expensive part. Okay, so here's what I did. I found that piece originally. I found when I was looking for other stuff. So I got that. That was this one I found over there too after I couldn't find it. That one we found, that was in the black. I just didn't see it. So we got 3 that we didn't find initially. Found a beginning end. Here's the paddle. That's $5. This is like 50 cents. We need one of those. We need 2 of these. These are like a couple dollars each. This Technic rack pin or something, I think it is like $6. That's a couple, like less than $2. That wheel is 8 cents. And these are $5 each. I just needed one of these. So I only had 3 of the 4. But anyway, so if I kind of add that up in my head, 6, 12, 13, let's say 14 plus, we'll say 20 bucks. I got to spend $20 to complete this set. Is it worth it? I don't know. 6955. Items for sale, USA, condition is used. We're going to do a use complete because that's what we're going for. There's only 2 of the options. No instruction, no box. all parts, figures, instructions, and box. So I should definitely get above 200, roughly around there. The price average is $250. So $250 is what I'll shoot for. So spending 20 bucks to get this complete, and I'll obviously profit just on this one set from that whole haul. So it's a good reason to do this. All right, I set a little area up in my storage section here, and let's put the box in with all the parts and the checklist as I get parts in. I'm not going to place an order now. I'm going to place an order after I'm done through all the sets I want to go through. So I'm going to go to an easy one. I didn't print out the thing for this one, but maybe it'll be easy. It's quite dirty. There's stuff in there. Oh, the original bags are in there. And I think they're stickers. That's how there's the 5. They didn't put the 5 on there. That's nice. So let's go ahead and I'm just go ahead and do this one. I gotta clean it. So I'll probably start it, get it clean, and then go from there. All right, we got it washed and now it's drying. We're just gonna verify this one by build, which is pretty simple. So I'm not gonna put the stickers on. I'm gonna leave them off and all that good stuff. These 2 parts were parts that I found. So I'm just gonna quickly go through this, run down and grab parts I need, and call it a day on that one. That's it. It was so easily verified. The only thing that wasn't with this build, it was these 2, which were sorted into the red, and then one of these, a 2x6. Everything else was in there. Actually, well, these 2 I found in the black because those would have been on the top as well. So this thing wasn't there. So that was easy. I'm just gonna let it dry here. I'm gonna list it right now on Bricklink how it is, and let it dry. Put all the parts back on here. Know it's complete, and then put it away later. It's a nice looking box. Probably throw the catalog back in there as well and put that in the listing. Brand new stickers. That's funny, they just use some paper. Alright, I just did this set and the lots were missing, so I needed another one of those, which the other one was broken. Some of that. I need 1 magnet because this takes 4 magnets. I took all the other magnets I found and I put them to complete these other 2. Because these 2 look more complete, because there's builds of them. They're drying here as well. So I believe this is mostly the one over here, and then this is this other big one with the box right there. So let's see what we can do with those. All right, we did it. We got 1 complete set here, this little thing. So now I'm going to go after this one. Is the best one, obviously, with the box, and it has the tray for the box. The Space Police one didn't have that, unfortunately. There's that little robot on the front. So we're going to see what we got here, because most of the build is over there, but I'm excited. I know right now, I already put this on my list. This set has one too. It didn't show up. So but it has both of those, so that's good. Alright, so this one was a mild success. I'm only missing, I need one of those in light gray. I checked it, but then I had 2, it's 3. And then I need those 2. I have some of those, but I don't have that. It's cheaper to buy it complete. I need that thing. One of those that might be in here. I didn't look like crazy, but this is like a 40-cent piece. 2 of those are cheap. And I need that's a green windscreen. It says it's green. It doesn't look green to me. Oh, it's neon green. Yeah, trans neon green. Like, why? I was thinking green, but anyway. So it's only those 2 I needed for the other set. One other set too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts, and get the box and the inner box. So I'm gonna order up orders right now, and then I'm gonna move on. It's 2:30. I started this like at 10 o'clock this morning. So I'm gonna try to do these 3. Actually, I probably won't have time. I'll probably do these another day. I'll do one. This one looks really easy. Get that out of the way. And keep on going. I kind of like to see how much am I going to make for the work I just put into that. Like, complete with instructions is $90. This guy, box in present, okay, in decent condition. So the first one is $90 for the box. So 80, 85. Keep on going. Time this one out. It's 235. I just did 4 parts. Oh, actually 6. So we'll take off a minute. It's really quick. So we got 3 6s. I can just tell what size they are looking at them. So 1, 2, 3. 2 8s. Those are 8s, so they're 2 bigger than that one. And a lot of gray, and we find a part for the last set I needed. Saved me like $1.50 from buying that, so I didn't place an order yet. As soon as I'm done doing all the sets today, I'm going to place 1 or 2 orders. Alright, what was it, 35 after? I don't know. 25 minutes. Is that right? Yeah. Missing just 1 of these, but everything else is there. Ready to go. I got it on my list. Next. I should have looked in this box. I never looked in it. Because another box had the Space Police set in it. It was the red Technic Set. I don't even think I've even opened it like this. Well, that's beautiful. It's got a good plastic sheeting. But it looks like just parts of this set if I can tell. Oh, they all look like they've never been used. I had to wash up those parts because they're pretty bad. So now I'm going to clean up my area. I don't think that's supposed to be in there. That's just a basic. Anyway, let me get, so again, I did look at the sheet. There's really hardly any yellow. There's 1, 2 pieces that I have to look for besides the pumps. So I'm getting the yellow out of here. I'll keep the black here. And then this is the leftover stuff from the last set there. Get that out of the way. And then start verifying. So this set is really strange because it comes with 89 length black hose. So what I have to do is basically maybe measure these. It was all put together, like all set up. And this is just extra that was in the box. So that if I'm just going to look through the instructions and figure out if there's enough to put it together. Because I mean, there's this piece. I don't know if you need one that long or not, but there is a lot going on here. But it's kind of one of those that you got to put a disclaimer that the hoses are there, some are cracked. That's how this, like this one looks like it's extra because they don't even have this color. They have black, and then if I look, they have light gray, 34 length, and that's it. They don't even have that one. So they have a trans clear 34. So trans clear looks like it's counterparts to things, because there isn't even a trans clear hose that's originally came with it. I'm finding that this has a lot of parts that are not here. I mean, the hoses are all here, but I need to get two 10s, 4 12s, and 2 16 Technic. Yeah. That looks like 16s. That's all I have for blue. They're just small, tiny things. So, unless I have some over here. Oh, I have some sorted. No blue, the 10s, nothing in the 12s, and then, so that is 16. So I got the 2 16s. Check the store for the rest. And I realized my mistake. I have all the parts over here drying. I'm like, oh, I need 4 of these. I only had 1, 2. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so we might be able to complete it. I need 1 more. 6, here it is. So I'm gonna look at the parts that I said I needed. I needed 2 10s and 4 12s, and I'm sure they're here. There's 1 10, 12, 12. It's 12. There's a 12. I got the 4 12s, and I needed 2 10s. I only see 1. Is that? This is a 10. I can somehow just find a 10. Oh, here. There it is. So far the parts we were missing are found. And I can cross that off, cross that off. We needed 2 more of those. There they are. Man, I'm good at this. Whew, it's been a long day. It's 3:34. Almost done. I'm going to complete this one. We absolutely did it. This set's complete. And if you look at the price guide, there's not very many for sale. Average is 46 used, but again, these sale prices are typically without a box. So, comes with original box for $250. What? So, wow, that's a nice box. I doubt that's even close to anywhere it should be. 8042. Here's the thing here. So let's just do Lego set 8042. Put box in there. So you never know how good these people are putting it together. Like, look at that. There's like hardly anything in this box. So it's just kind of crazy, like, on here. So it's like best condition of any set found online. So this person pretty much knows what they're doing, it sounds like, and knows that it's a set that probably is hard to find that's in good condition. Here's an auction. What's this? Let's read this. The set is used 20 years. Careful kids. The air pump has been replaced. The booklet, all the pages. There's only one piece missing, a black dual connector. So they're trying to get $80 on an auction plus 22. So they're trying to get over $100 for this. So I like that number. It's complete. Found some more junk. So out of that haul, you saw the video, the pictures of at the beginning. We have this set to go through. This I don't think has any parts at all. I haven't seen anything. Maybe some of those arrows, definitely no wheels, but there's nothing in the box. I don't think I saw this one. It was in the pictures, but this one has lots of it in there. This is a set, one of the first things we bought at like a rummage sale. Had a white spaceman. It had this set in it. We had that. My son was like 3, playing with it, rolling it around the house. And we got this. Don't know what's for that, because there's parts on the table. Be some. I know that is there. And then this, like I said, I'm going to part this out. This huge thing here. So I have that in a bag. I'll do that next week. This one, I'll see if I can complete it. If it's easy, if I have the parts just sitting here, because it has all the wheels. It just needs to build the top up. It has the figure. So I remember getting this set new, and it was a good set. So if it takes me 10 minutes for $10, it's worth it to me. And these have to go away. So finish this tomorrow. This one, that one, and that one. Probably that one, and figure out what to do with that. Oh yeah, and there's this one. So it looks like it's missing the front cover, but it has the battery box and these 2 light things. So those are cool. We'll see if you can complete it, maybe. Well, we're still going. We're back the next day. I was going to end the video, but 7:40 in the morning, we found a piece we needed. I'm doing this set with those. It's got a battery box and it has sirens and lights. So we found this one piece we needed for the Space Police set score. So let's pretend that this is just a bricklink order. All I do is come over to my sheet. It says I only needed one. I'm going to remove this from my list as well because it's like a $5, $6 part. So that is done. Drop it in the bag. And I did place some orders for some parts, but I still need more for that one. Alright, so this set, I guess I'm going to show it to you, and I should talk about when do you decide to part it out instead of trying to complete the set. So I do not have the instructions. I guess I can't say I do not have them. I don't have the cover page to the instructions, but I think everything else is here, and it's all in shreds. So it's not anything crazy. So we're missing, actually we got these ones. I didn't mark the first one off. One of those, which is not expensive, that's like $1. The most expensive part I need is like $1.25. That's don't know, 75 cents maybe. So we're at about $5 worth of parts. And so we're going to do a mock part out here. First, check out the price guide. It goes for $107 used on average, and in the US there is one that has everything. It doesn't say it doesn't have the box, but I bet you in their terms, so this is a brand new seller, they probably are not listing it right. 116, but 88 incomplete, missing 18 parts. So I can probably get about $100, I bet you, for this set. It does include the instructions though, so that maybe I'll get 90 about what they're getting, because I do not have the instructions. The cheapest pair is $20, so pair of instructions, it's not a pair. But anyway, so I'm going to do a mock part out here on Bricklink and just see, it's a used set, and just get an idea, if I had all the parts, what are they actually worth, or the parts that I have. Actually I do, I always have my prices different, so I have to update that real quick, and then I'm going to delete just instructions, I guess. I have the Spaceman, he's in great shape, and to see what it gives us. So if it's somewhere in the $100, like right at 100, I probably would part it out. It's at 86, so it's basically the same. So this piece here is probably the most expensive, $8. I'm just going to kind of go through and see what expensive parts are in here. See, I have this, but that price is low because the one I have is like near perfect condition. So I probably get a lot more than that. So I do have to take that into consideration as well, with the quality of your parts. And a lot of these white parts I'm not even going to sell because they're not great shape. So I have this, I have this, I have both of those, which are $4 each. I have the battery pack. Let's see if there's anything else driving this up. I have all of these. I have both of those yellow tubes. So there's some good parts. I have that gray tile there that I really will consider disparting this thing out, because I don't have the instructions, and I'm gonna get about the same as selling the set. But the thing is, with this, I prefer to part them out because I gain more customers. If you're selling one single set, you get one customer. If you're parting it out, you could get 10, 20, 30 different customers going for, you know, these 78 different parts that you put up for sale. So more like 5 or 10 is more realistic, because somebody's probably going to be trying to complete this and grab a bunch, you know, a couple people until they're gone. But this, I'm on the fence right now, parting it out. So I have all the pieces here. It'd be so simple to part it out. The thing is, I've already wasted time verifying it. It's not wasting time, but I have all the parts together at least. It's good to decide before you start to part it out or not, because, you know, I wouldn't have wasted time. I would have, these parts, it would already been parted out for the time I just spent here. So there's an $8 piece, needs a little cleanup, but so it's something you got to think of ahead of time. Save yourself some time. This was an easy decision. It has instructions, which are nice, but I cannot identify any parts to this set that are here. I mean, there are blue. Yeah, I don't even see any. The wheels definitely are not here. So I am going to put this box for sale on Bricklink for like $8 to $10. I give it a 5 out of 10. Gotta under-describe it. Maybe a 5 out of 10. Has some rips. But the cover and back are looking great for visual art. This is kind of weird, but you can glue that back. But you can see nothing really wrong with the picturing. That whole tab was, oh, they opened it this way instead of that way. So anyway, and I'll put these for sale separately. Alright, so I got a little smarter on this one. I checked the price before I started on it. So I kind of started, I just grabbed a few things and I'm like, I better check the price. In USA, it's like, there's one for $45 with the box. But then if you look at the price guide for set, $80.44, used with instructions. I'm parting this thing out. It's so close to that. And I'm already missing some of these tubes. I'd rather just throw them at the other set that I have because it needs lots of tubes. Once again, I find pieces that I needed, so I'm going through this whole haul of stuff, and it continues to bring back good stuff. And then I noticed there was this on the table. I'm like, what does this go to? We have that. The other one of these I marked already, but those are there. What else are we missing? The windshield. 2 of those, which are common, but so I gotta take that off, and one of these. And all we're missing, yeah, is just some of those which I ordered. That, I don't know if I ordered that yet, but no, and that thing. So I only put parts in my store that I did not already have. So there was a quantity of things, I don't know, like these. I didn't add 9 of those. So we got 26. That's with the instructions. And then the second pump wasn't there. That would have added another $8. Instead, this pump is here, which I have to kind of try to figure out how to look that up. This is the right set. So I'm just going to go under, if you kind of know what the part is, I'm going to go down to these pumps. I'm just going to copy this and plug it in and see what it says, what comes up here. So here right away, this is the one I have. So I noticed it right away. And price guide on that is bingo. So we got to the 35 that we thought we were going to get. I don't know why that's with all this, but anyway, we'll add that part. And it's a good thing to check to see, you know, what sets it comes in. So maybe you have that set here, but this is definitely a newer piece. It's in this 2018 set, 2015 Mercedes-Benz thing, this Volvo set. So it's very strange. It's with all this older stuff. And sometimes you just want to check. I mean, that was the part. There's no mistaking it. Yeah, there's no other part like it. And there's 6 pages, but that was definitely the piece there. So, oddly enough, extra bonus in this lot. And another bonus, I guess, is the original box. So, it looks like no one in America has it for sale. I'm going to probably put it for about $12, $13. It says empty box with inner tray and plastic inlay. So I'm going to copy that and use it. Oops, I don't want to go to the store. But anyway, so I'm going to add this box for sale as well, because it's decent. This inner box is great. It doesn't have the plastic inlay. I have to make sure I know that. That's the plastic would go on there, and it would display this stuff. So we just have the box and the inner cardboard box, no plastic inlay. So if you don't know the history, you just don't know, because I would have probably not have known that without having that other set that had that inlay in there. So I learned. It's about learning. Make sure you do it right if you can. So now you know. Which one now? Iron boat seems like a lot of pieces. I'm excited to do that one. We'll do this one. That base plate is just thrown in there. It doesn't go with it. Just getting out of the way. Okay, this one's going to be tough to know what to do. It's got the instructions, no box, so it doesn't give me much incentive to part it out. So I'm just going to go through and check out pieces here and look for something that's valuable. Looks like a lot of these pieces I don't even have in my store. Probably don't have that string, but I know there was something on here that had a string. Here it is. So that could be it for this. I don't know where it is in there, but just kind of looking for expensive parts. Is it worth just a part like this? The gray part is $1.22. Needs a little cleaning. The bolt hole is $7. If you have those on the spewer, it's $4. One by one. It's $5 for the green ones. That's supposed to be a collector's item because they're not worth anywhere near that. That's crazy. Okay, so this white piece is worth $5, and I thought I might have had another one over here when I was looking through. So I was like, oh, if I need that. So both of those are going to go up for sale. What is that? Oh, just a small one. I don't know if that's in there. I'll bring it over just in case. So that's nice to know what you have in situations like that. And a corner wall. I don't know if I have that. Here, I have all my white parts left. No corner wall. So I'm leaning toward parting this out. So I think might have been some printed space things. I don't know, or printed things. Yeah, because it's a lot of parts to verify. Don't have the minifigs, so I could make those easy. Actually, I could easily make those, but I think we're parting it out. Unfortunately, I cannot sell these, even though I was going to sell it with this ripped out, but it goes from step 7 to step 12. So it's missing like 2 pages in there somewhere. Oh, for the parts for the boat, I got $38.83. It's not too bad. You know, there's $1 for that. There's supposed to be 2, but there's only 1. You know, I don't have a sale on these prices, so it'll be about 28 bucks, about 10 bucks less than that's what I'll get, but that is good. And we got one more set we're gonna do, I think. Yeah, so this is getting parted out. This is definitely getting, I don't know, parted out. Maybe I'll complete it with instructions with my own parts and sell it at a convention or something, because it's a cool little ride with the guy. But this complete set uses only $6, so it's not worth my time to do too much to it. This is cool for the Technic catalog. There's also this instruction book that was in all the stuff, which does it have a set number? I couldn't find it. I don't think I looked, but it's not. Ooh, I can build that. Let's build a dog. Actually, got to do advent for the kids, so or the elf, our elf guy we made, and maybe I'll have him building some Lego sets tomorrow, because this looks pretty simple. Yeah, I'm running out of ideas. It's 7 more days till Christmas. Sick of working, so let's see if we can have fun with all this. This looks fun. So it looks like all we need is red, yellow, and blue. All the stuff that we found in this lot of stuff. Put the larger bins back. So looks like we need there's our start. Let's go. There, how do you like it? I added my own flavor. I added a little skirt piece and then the eyes, which creepy on the back, but maybe I'll build the dog. I don't know. We'll see. Just went crazy on it. Alright, that is it for this Lego haul. Just put that in there. So we were short 3 of those 2-length axles. See, I have these with the notches, but that's not what the set comes with. You cannot use those. You can put it in there, considered an incomplete set. Say that they're a substitute. You get 4 of those. Couldn't find 1 light gray grill. So got all those on my, well, I don't know if I put this one on my list yet. So now I'm going to place a couple more orders from all the parts I put on my list and see if I can snag some more and complete some. This one is very close. Again, this doesn't have the inner plastic inlay. The box isn't great. I thought about, I don't know, parting it out is 8838. It seems like it might be best to part it out, which I should have already done. But so $50 there, and the value of the set in America here. So I should have done this before, but I have something about the set I want to complete it. So it's just how I want to do it. Complete use, including original colored instruction book. Also, no box for $38 in America. So when it was the first one with the box, complete with box and instructions, $50. So I'm saying I'll get about maybe 45 bucks for this. I don't know, it doesn't say if the inlay's in there. It's a new one for 120, but anyway, that was an adventure. I'm gonna put all the rest of the stuff, or I've been snagging things that I want to put on Bricklink, so I'm gonna probably do that. A lot of the stuff I'm not gonna keep because it's just damaged. It's not what I want for parts in my store. Well, I was looking for one of those. I found it in my stuff. Had a lot of leftover wheels. didn't need those. And then, you know, these are those leftover. I'm guessing this is probably 70, 80 bucks in parts here. I'll part that out another time. We'll talk about that one. So that's it for the. So would I part out, or would I complete more sets? Probably not. It's not my favorite thing to do. I wanted to try it with my new system back here of parts I had sorted, and it worked magic. I probably found 75% of the parts that I needed. They're all mostly common stuff that I needed, and I'd have to go searching all over because it was organized and sorted, but that's how we do it. We try things. I don't know, if I find another good deal like that, I might do it. Because I don't know, it's probably about a $250 profit I'll make off this whole haul. In the end is what I was estimating. So is it worth it? I did spend a good 8, probably 10 hours on that, so not really worth it for me. But it was fun. I enjoyed it.